Right. So, congratulations. End of the 12 week. How are you feeling, first and foremost?
Great. I want to keep going because,
Yeah.
because
Good. Good. Awesome. So, James, what I'd like to do just very quickly is just go to the start and just kind of discuss, first of all, the areas that you were mainly kind of having, you were struggling with before we started working together.
I think it was mostly food because I knew what to do at the gym. Although it does help when you have a program on the app like you have, but I think food was the real struggle because I didn't quite have the knowledge I needed, and I was wondering, am I eating the right things? So I needed to learn more about the food side, and then there was lockdown thrown in as well, so I wasn't able to go to the gym as much, and then being locked in the house, you sort of start to eat more and eat badly, and then you see the weight starting to go on in the wrong places. So I needed to understand more about when to eat, what to eat, and the sort of things we've done over the 12 weeks is exactly what I needed to learn. It's really easy now. Everywhere I go, I get out the app and scan barcodes on.
Really? Yeah. But this is really important. But do you feel as well, I mean, it's great to have that knowledge, but do you feel that doing the tracking for a period of time, you've gained knowledge so that if one day you couldn't track and you wanted to go to a restaurant, you would have a good understanding as to what you need to eat and what the calories would roughly look like on a plate of food?
No, I'm a lot more knowledgeable now.
Yeah.
I think I'll learn more as I keep doing it. But I think, I know heaps more. I sort of, the rough quantities and and the sort of types of food. And now I'm learning more about how many calories are in particular types of foods. And so your mind automatically starts to work it out.
Let's just touch a little bit as well on, do you feel before we started working together that you just weren't kind of progressing?
Yeah, basically? I wasn't moving forward, and I was going to the gym when it was open a lot, and I just didn't see the results I wanted.
How was that making you feel?
So then you feel a bit demoralized because you're putting so much time into it, but you sort of even see yourself going backwards, putting on weight in the wrong places, even though you're going to the gym a lot. So it does your head in a little bit because it doesn't quite make sense, because you're always taught, I'll go to the gym and get fit, but it's not quite that simple.
And how long were you feeling? How long was this going on for?
Well, I guess it's sort of a few years ago, I noticed my metabolism started to slow down as I got older, and then I could eat whatever I wanted in my my 30s, never put on any weight whatsoever. Then all of a sudden in my late 30s, it started, you have a few too many drinks and you can literally see it the next day. So ever since then, I've been concerned about it, because, you look at your friends from school and they start letting themselves go and ballooning, and you look at family members and, people just get really out of shape, and then they lose control of it, and they never seem to get back into shape. So I've always wanted to learn more about how to stop that happening.
What was it about the actual coaching that you found really, really helpful?
Well, I think it's the structure that you give to it. So a lot of that comes through the app, because it is online, but the app is better than anything else I've seen anyone do. A lot of people just email you a PDF with, here's your program, and here's a rigid diet. But this was a really smart app that you had all the workouts laid out for you, and you had videos in case you didn't know one of the exercises, and explained how to do them, and it was really handy to have the timing between sets on the app, and it just made it a lot more efficient in the gym, and then it was really helpful to have be able to tick off everything you needed to do every day, because it sort of, if you didn't do it, you'd be on, oh my god, I need to do this, I have to tick all this off per day.
It becomes a habit, right? You want to make sure you got greens yeah. What about more stuff like the accountability and having the weekly calls? Do you think that kind of helps as well to make sure you kept on track? And
well, I found the app did that as well, but the weekly calls were really helpful, because you can't hide in the weekly calls.
So, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And it's, another dimension to learn more, to talk through things that week that you're experiencing, and how the program evolves over time, and so you can actually discuss it and make sure it's right for you. I think that was really important.
So let's fast forward to now, right? 12 weeks are over. How do you feel? How, run me through the emotions, how your body's changed, how you feel kind of mentally as well, and has your confidence improved?
Well, I think both. So it's easier to, do well at work and handle all the stresses of work, because you've got the other side of your life to look forward to as well. And everyone's stressed in lockdown, working too much, but this gives you that other purpose other than work. And physically you just look better, and so that feeds back into your mental health, and improves that. But it just feels better eating the right foods, not eating crap, and then your body doesn't want to eat crap anymore. And it gets sort of addictive, and I don't want to stop now, because it's like it's become part of my life, and I've built it in, and it sort of keeps you on the straight and narrow.
Yeah, absolutely. I know, James, I'm really pleased. You've super consistent, and I can see the transformation throughout the weeks as well, your confidence and everything else. So no, I'm excited for the next phase. Well done. Well done.
Thanks. Looking forward to it.